most of the drama in YouTube is caused by children, even those children who have years on them, who crave attention and are jealous of others who have it. They're now called haters. And they hate what they cannot have. So I've been online a long time, and I've seen this kind of thing happen like a million times, It's more prevalent now because there's so many parents that pawn their parenting responsibilities off on a computer or a television set or whatever, And a community suffers, and that's the thing that gets me, because the YouTube community is pretty interesting, It's very diverse, and there's a lot of good people there, but they're being plagued by the haters. If YouTube was smart, they would give the community the tools with which to police themselves. They would, well, first off, I've run a lot of online communities in my 13 years on the internet, and I know that these things are inevitable. There's a great site called Flame Warriors that talks about this sort of thing and the kind of people that you meet on the internet, that because of the anonymity behind the screen, they think they can just get away with anything, And what's really sad, to me, and almost creepy, is that you have, these people are sitting there at their desks, giggling with glee, with evil little laughs, Oh, look what I did. Oh, I'm so cool. I'm so cool. Yeah. When I was a kid, what was cool to me? When I was that age, you know what I was doing? I left home when I was 12 years old. And now you do the math. I left home in 1968. And where did I go? I hitchhiked across country. And I went to Haight-Ashbury. And I marched on Washington. I was telling a guy this in I think it was Rappaport. I think that's how you say his name, Rappaport. That, we marched on Washington for 6 years. 6 years. To get the war to stop, We had some perseverance, boy, But, I wasn't getting my jollies off of making other people miserable. And yet, this whole generation, seems to enjoy doing that. It's cool to be evil and bad and nasty, Oh, look how cool he was, man. And to me, it's propagated by, the media and everything else, that tells them that it's cool. MTV. I think MTV's evil, man. It used to be nice, It had music on it at least. Now, geez, you turn on MTV and, you may never see any music. What is music television? That's what it stood for, Of course, that's another thing, too, Parents have pawned off their responsibilities to their children by making Hollywood their parent. Yeah. So I care about this community. I haven't been here that long, but I've met some really wonderful people. Blunty 3000, Sean Bedlam, Little Loco, Little loco. Little loca. Raven laughs. That guy, I swear to God, I could just listen to him rant. He rants like I do. This is not a rant. I mean, I'm ranting, but I'm not, I'm quiet because it's in the middle of the night. Maybe that's what I should have done a long time ago when I was, a real fiery redhead, So I should have had all my rants in the middle of the night. You cannot rant unless it's the middle of the night. Okay, I can handle that. I'm just so pissed off, really. I really am. I'm pissed off because it's a beautiful community and it's being soured. YouTube needs to round up members of their community who care about the community, because that's what it is, and have a governing body, for lack of a better word, a committee, and give them the tools to police the community, to find and weed out assholes. You've got to do that. You have a free society, but without laws and without people to tell you, hey, this community doesn't want you to do that. Get the fuck out of here. Without that power to the people, communities online fail. And it's because there's not a whole lot of people who understand that. They haven't even, either they were asleep in sociology class, or they never took sociology and they don't know anything about group functioning, Another thing that's really sad to me is the other good kids, because I'm a real child advocate, is the other good kids in the YouTube community who suffer because of these rotten kids, because that's what they are. They're rotten little brats, They're the kind of kids that end up like the Columbine guys, Didn't have anything to do but go and, figure out how to kill everybody else because they were jealous of them, YouTube needs to listen to their community. They need to fucking realize that they have a community. I don't even think they know that. They're back in their little offices, and they're not paying attention that much to what they don't even have a place where you except for the contact list, where you can really contact the company, and that's bullshit right there. That's bullshit. They should have a community representative in their company, and they should have an open forum, not just groups, but an actual open forum, because this is really kind of a beta deal, It really is. They're not running it like it's, it's in beta, but it is, Seeing what works and what doesn't work, And this shit with the spam function doesn't work. It's bullshit. That's what it is. That's my rant for the night.